Hey guys, welcome back. So today on this video, we're talking about Cash App quickly, and more specifically, I'm going to answer a question I keep getting a lot on my other video, and that is, how do you pay with Cash App without a card? So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off, guys, this is going to be a really quick video, but I'll go over a couple of key points you can consider if you want to pay with Cash App without your card. But why would you want to pay with Cash App without a card? Well, that's pretty easy. Maybe you have your Cash App cash card at your house, but you're at the store and you're trying to buy something. Whatever the case is, it's kind of a complicated answer. So basically, if you want to pay with your cash card and you are buying something online, you can do that. First, what you're going to need to do is you need to open up your Cash App like I've done. Check my video description. I'm going to try to leave all the written instructions there as well. Once you've opened up your Cash App, in order to buy stuff with a Cash App without the card, the physical card, but you have been issued a card, what you're going to do is click right here on this credit card icon down here on the bottom left. Okay, so once you click there, you will see an image of your Cash App cash card. You can see that the numbers are kind of blocked out. In order to open those up, just click on this little eyeball feature here on the top right. Okay, so once you click there, you can see that all of the numbers have now been revealed. So I now have my 16-digit Cash App cash card right here, also the CVV number and the expiration date. So with that information, you can go ahead and pay with Cash App without your physical plastic Cash App cash card. Now, what if you don't have a Cash App cash card, but you want to pay for stuff? Well, that's a little bit more complicated. You can still pay for stuff with your Cash App without the card, but it really depends on who the merchant is. So for example, right here, there's a little Starbucks logo. So if you go to Starbucks and you want to pay with your Cash App, you cannot unless you have already been approved for a Cash App cash card. But what if you don't have the physical plastic card? What you can do is you can click on this button right here, add card to Apple Pay. What's going to happen is that would add my Cash App cash card into my Apple Pay. And then once it's in your Apple Pay, then you can go ahead and use the little credit card reader, I think it's called NFC, and you can tap with your Apple Pay and use your Cash App cash card. So that's another way that you can pay with your Cash App if you don't have the physical plastic card. Now, what if you never got approved for a Cash App cash card, so you only have a Cash App? You can still pay with Cash App without the card or without even being approved. But once again, it's really going to depend on the merchant. So if you go into a store like Nike and say you want to pay with Cash App, they're not going to be able to take it because they need a card or they need the Apple Pay set up. However, there are small merchants, for example, let's say me, if I personally sell t-shirts out of my garage. If you came into my garage and you were going to buy a t-shirt from me and said you wanted to pay with Cash App, I would accept it. All you're going to need to do is just pay me through Cash App. And how you do that is click on this little $sign down here in the middle. Once you click in there, then you're just going to choose how much the t-shirt, for example, is. Let's say it's $12. And then you would just click on pay. Once you clicked on pay, then you can just go ahead and send out money to that person that accepts Cash App like you normally would be paying your family or your friend or something like that. So this really isn't too common. It's going to have to be more of like a little mom and pop shop that accepts Cash App. I remember one time I went to a parking garage and I forgot my debit card, so I didn't have any credit cards or any cash on me. But I talked to the guy who owned the little parking lot, asked him if he took Cash App. Luckily he did, so he just gave me his cash tag, and then I went ahead and just paid him right through Cash App for my parking space for the few hours. But other than that, let's say if you go to Costco and you want to pay them with Cash App, they don't take it, so you will need to have your Cash App cash card or at least the Apple Pay. Also with the Apple Pay, unfortunately, not every retailer is set up to accept NFC payments. So in that case, you're not going to be able to use your Cash App cash card unless you have the physical card there with you. However, a lot of the credit card machines now do take that Apple Pay or NFC. So that's basically the three different ways I know how you can pay with your Cash App without a card. So it really depends on who you're trying to pay and then what options you have. So there you have it, guys. How to pay with Cash App without a card. If you know a different way, be sure to leave a comment below. Let the rest of us know. Hopefully you found that video useful. If so, click thumbs up or maybe consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.